Hello, my dear followers. Welcome to the House of Tarot. Today we're doing a blind reading about any message the cards want to tell us and see where this goes. I am incorporating my spell jewelry that I have on the link below at theballandcojewelers.etsy.com. This is a spell encapsulated in a jewel, and I put them on necklaces or earrings. If you have a specific spell that you want done with a specific design, you can message me there or message me anywhere you can get a hold of me. Also at the houseoftarot.etsy.com. We're going to go ahead and get started with your reading to see what message we get today. This is just a blind general reading using my spread that I have created through the years. So we have the Hierophant. Okay, this could be about spirituality in your life. This could be about religion. I also just saw somebody dating somebody of an opposite religion. So also merging religions, merging spirituality, merging beliefs systems. Also something holding you back within your spirituality, a belief. It could also be eliminating belief is also what I'm hearing. We're going to take the tea leaves to see where this reading takes us. I'm going to go ahead and go with this bottom one. We have a tulip, great passion. With this spiritual dynamic, with this religious dynamic, is going to come great passion within, a great belief within, something that really arises in you to really feel and believe in, possibly even fight for. If you guys, as some of you are fighting with somebody about some spiritual beliefs, some religious beliefs, anything like that, just consider the great passion that is fueled behind this. Consider your emotions when you're working through this with somebody or within yourself as well. We're going to keep going. We have a sunrise, new creative idea, new ventures, a fresh start. We also have a bull. Do not back down from the opposition. Show strength and fortitude. I'm not sure if some of you also have to fight for this. Are there two separate religions, two separate opinions coming together, whether it's with your family, whether it's with a love relationship? There's also a newness, possibly something new comes of this, new beliefs where you can incorporate your religious beliefs, but also your personal morals, your personal beliefs, incorporating different spiritualities, incorporating modalities, also researching within yourself. I see a lot of searching within. So this is definitely a powerful moment that's going to create some kind of ascension in the end, because it's kind of a switch. It's kind of a really deep passion for something. It's kind of getting incorporated with who am I? What do I believe? It's really asking these really big questions, possibly also with philosophy. I'm seeing philosophy is incorporated, just all your ideas, all your thoughts, as well as incorporating what you've been nurtured to believe in, what your parents, what your family, what your tribe has kind of shifted you into believing. We have a wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So I also see this coming with its own inner conflict, its own passion fueled, just a lot of opinions. Also within yourself, just something you might not be ready to leave behind. You might question yourself at times. We have another tea leaf. We have boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. So this could be something you really had to dig your boots in. You really had to dig your soles, your feet into what it is you want. And it could be very separate from other people. So that I also see a little bit of conflict within this. We're going to keep going into some recent past, something that's gone on within your past, within yourself. We have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about being taught, learning, being shown the way. So possibly some kind of shakeup happened, some kind of different thing crossed your path, some kind of different belief. Possibly you even took a class in college or something that really kind of shook this belief up. So I'm seeing things were really shaken up within yourself. You might have even saw something. You might have even experienced something. You might have experienced something that made you question, not just kind of going with the flow of what you might have been indoctrinated or your family kind of put you through. I see that you started questioning things for yourself or what's going to work for yourself. This is a major shift within your life. It's quite a beautiful shift as well, because this is getting in touch with you as a whole, you being the decision maker, you as a whole, you get to decide and things like that. We're going to go with how your subconscious is affecting your mind or affecting your life, a message from your subconscious. We have the devil. So we have the Hierophant and the devil. And the devil is also just about habits. This doesn't have to be an entity or the devil himself, but it's about habits, just something that's holding you, something that's keeping you tied to something. The devil usually has two people handcuffed. Let me see if this deck does. There are two people handcuffed. He has a hold on something. So something or someone has some sort of hold over you. Also, I see kind of soul connection, some type of soul connection that you had to live through. So this could be a substance, this could be sexuality, this could be anything as such. Take it how it resonates for you, but it's something that has some type of hold on you that you're asking your higher power, you're asking within for your higher power to help you with this, help relieve this. This could be something as small as giving up caffeine. So really just take it with a grain of salt, just something that really has a hold over you, has a hold of your power, and how that might affect you. I can go with as small as caffeine can affect something as limited as your hormones, just things you don't think about. So think of something that is within your subconscious that has a hold over you, a substance, a commodity, a sugar, anything. It could also be a person that you could feel quite addicted to, always checking up on, thinking about, looking at, and it really kind of drains your day. It could drain your soul. It could drain your life force from just thinking of this person and wondering about this person. For some of you, whether this is the thing that has a hold over you. Let's see what's coming for you next. Let's see a little bit of the near future for you. We have the Hermit. So a lot of strong cards on the table with the Hermit. He's about taking time for himself. So I see you kind of having to go within and, in a sense, shut out so much opinion with the Hierophant and anybody that wants to kind of overtake you or have power over you. Even this thing that might have power over you, whatever this item is, or a person that has a soul tie to you. This could also be a relationship, is what I just heard real quick. But a Hermit could be taking the time for yourself, taking the time to look within, taking the time to meditate, to really work this out. I'm also seeing you having to possibly journal it out. If you're kind of on your own and you're not going to do some form of talk therapy or calling a friend where you really kind of work together to iron this out, I'm seeing you doing this within yourself with possibly a journal, with possibly going on long walks. This person's on a voyage, even seeing water. With this card, we have water in the mix. So if you have water near you, a body of water that you can go to and sit with and think about and kind of just assess things. If you don't have water, this is possibly with the full moon, with the night sky, kind of working with the moon, working with the sky, just beautiful attributes that the universe has given us. So let's go with the U placement. Let's get us a message for the U in this reading. We have the Fool. So lots of major changes. These are a lot of major arcana cards on the table. This is our fourth card on the table of a major arcana. So the Fool, which is what the story is always about, is the Fool's journey. So this is something of you going on a journey within, also going on a journey at all costs. The Fool is usually not listening to anybody. They're just kind of going with what they need to do in this time and space, in this reality at time. So the Fool right now, he's looking above, he's looking within, he's looking at the horizon, and he's ready. I see something, you're ready for this. Whatever you are changing or going through, or possibly some very big event is coming for you. For some of you, I even see kind of a major divorce or breakup that kind of conflicts with the church as well. It conflicts, and soul ties, just somebody tied you to something. And the Fool, they're just ready to be the Fool and go against all odds, go against everything. So even somebody that you might be thinking about that might be going through this, if this reading does not resonate for you, this could be somebody that you love that might be going through a journey as well. Or if it's for yourself, I feel like you're going through the beginning of a major transition in your life, a moment that you will never forget as well. This moment will never be forgotten. This is the major transition of your life, as if going from childhood into adulthood. So something very impactful is changing within you, and by adopting these changes, or this new spirituality, these new belief system, even this new belief system for yourself, I'm seeing that it would change just the whole path of your life. So whether you had even just a tarot reading last year, by this change, I feel like that tarot reading is void, because this is going to change everything in your life in a very positive, in a very good way, because I see that you're going into what's meant for you. The Fool, he's going to what's meant for him, for her. He's living out the life that was meant to be lived. We're going to keep going with your environment. What's around you at this time? What's around you in your environment? We have the Three of Wands. So with this Three of Wands is about looking out into the horizon. I see a lot of nature as well around you. I see possibly visiting some place where you get to be outside a lot, or even in your neighborhood where you get to go outside, possibly with the weather changing at this time, or anytime you're reading this, you're hearing this. I see kind of going outside within yourself, going outside in your environment. I'm seeing that's the message. That's where you're headed towards, to receiving more clarification, receiving more of the resolution to your problem or what you might be experiencing, is going outside. Your environment wants you to be outside. Go outside, see the colors of the earth, see the colors of the sky, of the night sky. This could be at dawn even, just kind of carving in the time to get this done. But I see that that's where your environment is calling for you, is going outside, being within nature. The Three of Wands as well is about possibly something creativity outside, the creative part of your fiery, of your emotions, just kind of working through things in a creative manner. So finding a creative way to work through all this. We're going to go with some hopes or some fears. Let's see where this reading takes us, guys. So hope and fear, we have the Six of Pentacles. So of course, some of you could be trying to obtain something, obtain even possibly money, even possibly a new position, a new job, a new car. So with the Six of Pentacles, after the tides have changed, we're trying to obtain something as well, something that could expand us to hold more, to grow more. So this is possibly within your money, the journey you're going on. Ultimately, could even, a hope could be to create more money, to have more within your life, to have more abundance, more items, more things that are tangible. And it's not in an awful way, it's in a quite beautiful way. It's going to make your life easier. It's going to make your life more automated, where you can automate some things a lot simpler and use some of your energy for other things within your life. Even helping others is also what I'm seeing. So finally, let's get an outcome to this whole reading. What's an outcome for a dear listener that they need to hear from us? We have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is also sometimes about hardship or a hard thing to overcome and feeling betrayed. So if you have felt betrayed, the journey is taking you to somewhere where you have to be. You have to have felt this betrayal or this third entity. I'm not sure, for some of you have also possibly experienced like a third person in your party, some kind of cheating person or something like that. But there's also a third thing. So maybe even having to compete with people. If this is not a relationship reading for you, having some sort of competitive nature that somebody kind of slid into, to possibly a position you wanted, or a family dynamic that something has really etched in there and it's hurtful. So all this journey is possibly what you're going through to kind of relieve yourself from this moment, relieve yourself from this outcome, relieve yourself from this third thing that's kind of just always in the way. So this could even be yourself being in the way of what you're trying to accomplish. If there's not people in your life that you can see this towards, it's possibly yourself, your own mind, your own subconscious, something within yourself that's getting in your way often and not letting you live, not letting you be free and live this free life that you're trying to obtain, with the Fool on the table. So we're going to get one last message card for this reading, and we have hope. An idea like a single acorn can start a wondrous forest. Okay, so with that, my dear listeners, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. I do offer readings at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com, so come visit me there. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.